All right, you guys, first of all, Puti'on Tåsi, Biba paddling.
Biba.
Right, okay, welcome home, you guys. We're super, super proud of you. I know this is the first time we sent juniors out to that tournament. It is an amazing sports experience that everybody hopes to get into if you're in the paddling community. So, first of all, tell me about the trip overall. What was it like?
Yes. Oh, it was fun for us because it was like a 10-day event. So it was very different. We've done micro cups here, but out there it was like we're paddling with the world's best paddlers and we paddled with 27 different countries. And so it was a great experience for us. We're also juniors going out there.
Okay, now when you're going up against the very best in the world, that can be like a little bit of pressure and everything. Did you guys feel like any pressure to perform, or did you just say, we trust our training, we trust each other, let's just go be ourselves?
I don't think it was like pressure necessarily to like perform, but when you're just there and experiencing it all, you see how everybody is and how they train and how seriously they take the sport. And that's just like, it just comes off like you want to compete and you want to do your best. So like there are a bit of nerves, but overall I was just super excited to go out there and compete and represent Guam.
Okay, now I know sometimes some athletes, they say like, okay, well, we went to a different place and, you know, obviously the climate was different, the people are different, but sometimes when you don't have, you know, the comforts of home and, you know, your family cheering and everything, sometimes you actually step up. Did you guys felt like it, and because you were playing against, competing against the world's best, you guys actually took your game to a new level?
Yeah, honestly, I did. I have a lot of support here on Guam, and just knowing that they're watching and supporting me, it just helped calm my nerves and made me want to do the best I can to make them proud. You know, all the times, all the fundraising we did, all the time they supported me, it made me want to do my best.
Okay, and now let's talk about the fact that you were in Hawaii, right? The waves, the wind conditions, the sea itself is so much different than if you trained here in Tumon Bay or over in Molesso or things like that. How did you actually have to adapt to the different environments?
So we did have some training going off reef on the weekends, but it wasn't rough when we did. We would always try to go out when it's a little calm, but of course there's the swells that come in. And when we were paddling in Hilo Bay, it was very similar to the conditions out past the reef. So we were a little bit used to it, but it was definitely very different getting used to the boat and how the currents and the conditions out there affect us, especially since the boats were lighter. So it was fun getting to, you know, be out there in different conditions, but definitely a challenge.
Okay, now I know once you hit the water and once you're out, you know, in the middle of the sprints and everything like that, it's all training, it's all rhythm, you know, like you're calling out your cadence and everything like that. Was there something you guys all said to each other before the race started? Do you say like a common prayer, or do you guys have like a chant or a cheer that you guys always say, or some motivational speech?
We didn't really have much of a chant, but we would all come together and huddle and say a little prayer. And of course, wish each other luck before each race, be there for each other, especially before and after the race.
What did it mean to actually say we're representing our island, and, you know, like we're ambassadors for the island of Guam, we're competing against these 27 other, you know, Pacific nations, but we're here and we're proud of that?
I was happy to be able to say we were representing Guam. It was a very nice experience. I felt very happy to show other countries what we were about, and especially on Culture Night, we were able to represent some of our islands.
Okay. Now, one of the things about paddling is, you know, you burn an insane amount of calories. So, what were you guys eating? Tell me about like your diet.
That was
But
really
did we not?
fun.
What didn't we eat?
It was really that was.
And you guys are youngsters too, so you know,
Yes,
you can eat whatever you want.
We ate a lot. So it was really nice at the event, very well organized. There were food trucks lined up along the beach. So at the end of our practice, we'd all like, you know, look at each other, be like, which one do you want to try out today? So it was really fun getting to, you know, be with each other, even knowing it's an event, but just connecting and trying all the food. It was really fun.
Now, one thing about paddling and about, like, you know, the sports I've always heard from people in your community is everybody gets along. I mean, yeah, it's a competition and everybody wants to win, but you know, people introduce themselves to each other. They say, "Hi, I'm from Tahiti, I'm from Fiji," and everything. Did you guys get to interact with athletes from other crews?
Yeah. It was towards the end of the race, we did get to trade some of our jerseys.
Yeah.
So I got some from the local Hawaiian teams, and then I know you guys got from?
I got one from USA.
So USA and Canada, Brazil. Yeah, it was really fun getting to.
That's the ultimate respect for any athlete to swap
Yes,
jerseys.
Yeah.
And I would say with paddling, I've noticed it's a little bit more friendly compared to other sports. I feel like it's more of it feels more like family
Yeah.
than
sure.
like a competition or something. You're like, oh, he's my rival. But yeah, the friendliness of the Hawaiian Islands and everybody else was very welcoming.
Okay, so what are we going to take heading into the competition next year? What do you think as a paddler you have to work on, and how would you like to get better?
Honestly, I think we need to work on just more paddling. Honestly, the more experience you have, the better you get. And I feel like once we practice together, more, it just elevates the whole crew. And I think establishing a bond between your crew definitely impacts the way you paddle. And by having more experience and just going together, as many times as we can, it'll elevate our paddling to a higher degree for sure.
All right, and then last question. We started with you. We'll end with you. Ladies first, always.
Yes.
Island respect. What can you say to people who were like, I've seen the paddling sprints here. I've seen the high school competitions and everything. It looks super fun. I've always wanted to try that out, but like I'm a little bit hesitant, or like I don't know anybody in the community. I don't know how to get started. How would you get more people into this?
Oh, I wasn't even like, for me, my first time, I was just like, I just had to push myself, just try something new, and then I ended up loving it. And this is my third year paddling, and it's been great. Everyone's welcoming, and how do you say it? The paddling family, everyone, yeah, it's just all love.
That's what I mean. 40 years from now, the four of you are going to be talking about this, and you're going to say, "Remember when we went to Hawaii the first time?"
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is an experience you guys are going to share with each other forever.
It's good sportsmanship all around.